I totally lost track of time today. This is 100% my fault. I apologize. Let's make sure this gets turned up. I worked on some audio for the Scandal video, and I was building it while we were doing this, and I looked at the time. I was like, oh shit! Oh shit! Hope everybody's doing great though. I'm not sure what we're gonna play today. Might be Phantasy Star 2. I think that's the prevailing vote. We got 2 over on 2 votes on or 1 vote on YouTube, 1 vote on. I guess we gotta get through it. I guess it's not gonna be a fun game. There's no way to swing it. But hey, at least we're doing better, right? That's the important thing. We're doing better. All right, Phantasy Star 2. We're gonna go ahead and run it. We're playing Hollow Knight. That game's okay so far. I don't understand. I don't understand how to play it. So right now we have to play. Oh, Jesus Christ. I want to know why the characters don't look anything like the fucking characters in the game. They had a good potential to make a solid thing and they fucked it up. Okay. Alright, so last I checked, we were grinding like a motherfucker. Because we gotta get our little 4th character in a better position. She's kind of weak right now. And I am still kind of sore. For anybody who doesn't know, I went to the gym and he kicked my ass. Okay. Ugh. It's been a while since I worked out, so it kicked my ass. What's up, Zordon? How are you doing? Alright, I was concerned. I didn't see the 4th character there. I was like, what's going on? Time to grind. How are we doing on health? Horrible. We need to heal. It is what it is. I mean, we're not fucking it off. The game's not. It hasn't made me that mad yet. It's way better than Phantasy Star 1. I'll put it that way. I don't want to be playing an RPG for 80 hours if I can avoid it. We did it once. It was not a good time. It was Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. That was a 92-hour game. I'm not a completionist. That was the regular story. It was insane. We're saving up for a second ceramic knife, though, so we can do more damage. That's what I want to do. It's all about the damage. I need better mobs. Give me some danger. I know there's danger here. Rip. Ow. Yeah, never, right? Alright, we're gonna get all of our resources pulled up. I don't think we're gonna be taking on the biolab today. There's Travis Scott, I was reading about him. Let's see, there we go, this will do. Yeah, I went on a YouTube rabbit hole. I was just doom scrolling YouTube. Also, eBay's acting up. I was trying to buy the Shivering Isles DLC. eBay was just not having it today for some weird reason. I once cheated in RPG after finishing the storyline because I heard you unlock special characters from other games from the dev, but they're pretty much impossible to unlock unless you put an extra 80 to 100 hours. Fuck that. No, thank you. He's a street-walking, delicate puma. Give him danger. I need it! RPG Shrine. Here we go. For Fantasy... Fat Nasty 2. Fantasy Star 2. We want a walkthrough, which we cleared. We're going to use maps. We want armor. We want foot gear. We want shields. We want weapons. Right now we're doing the Biosystems lab. And we're working on buying better gear. I'm gonna get 2 ceramic knives if I can for me. The dude can still keep the shotguns. I'm not gonna grind for 4 different ceramic knives. I feel like that's just overkill. That's just giving them the best gear that's available for them at the time, and I don't think that's necessary. Ow. So much grinding. This grinding's better than Dragon Warrior 2's grinding, I'll tell you that much. Dragon Warrior 2's grinding can go fuck off. The mobs can fuck off in Dragon Warrior 2. Dragon Warrior 2 as well. Ooh, a green locust. What are they called? Locusta. Okay. Now tell me that ain't bullshit though, bro. Having enemies that not only continue to buff themselves, but also call other mobs in. That's just overkill. For what? We weren't even, like, a quarter through the game. That's bad. This is bad game design. At least with here, this is balanced. A lot of people consider this the greatest RPG ever, though, so I don't know if it'll be better than Final Fantasy VI, but we'll see. And I can tell you right now, it's not. Final Fantasy VI is just perfect. Well, the problem is that every single fight you'd have to put those particular enemies to sleep, and then every enemy started doing it. So you were always putting enemies to sleep, hoping they would stay asleep, because if they hit you with some like bullshit accuracy drop, you would never hit them. Or if you did, you'd do like 1 damage. It was horrible. How are we doing on health? Pretty good. I gotta get the last person's health up. She's shit. Yeah, I really liked Phantom Brave, but if you ever play that game, you might find it really difficult for a strategy RPG. I haven't played that many. I played Bahamut Lagoon, which is like my favorite one, right? And then we tried the first Fire Emblem game. That went horribly wrong. That was a bad game. Fire Emblem and the Shadow Dragon Blade or whatever it's called. Trash! These are whack! Give me good ones! Give me good mobs. I demand them. Give me those flaming trees, they rock. Do you have the PSP version of Phantom Brave? Nice. Just me? Okay. What the fuck is going on out there? Davina, don't be banging on my door. That's not nice, princess. A round field. Oh, that's cool. How are we doing on Masada? Oh, we got enough. No, I think we need 2,800. And we're gonna have to heal, so... might as well knock that out. It was 100, huh? Making money now. It is 10:32. Y'all need to go to bed. Y'all have school in the morning. Ridiculous. Alright, John gained a level. Usually when John gains a level is whenever she gains one too. Go to bed! It is bedtime! Fuck's sake. Ew. Oh, he Sonic Booms you. Really into strategy RPGs, Disgaea 1 and 2. I didn't know Disgaea was... I thought Disgaea was like a run-around slash shit game. Or is that Dissidia? I think I'm talking about Dissidia. Dissidia Final Fantasy, I think, is the one where you kind of like run around and just whack people. I've heard good things about Dissidia, though. There's 7 Disgaeas. There's also like 80 Tales games, too. The way I see it, Love and Peace, I wish I would take, like, I think we all, like, look back, we're like, I wish I would have gone to bed on time, because sleep is a hot commodity for me nowadays. Hot commodity. But not the ones by Nippon Ichi. Japan first. Nippon Ichi. Japanese first. Something like that. Ooh, money. Got it. What's up, Oni? Been a minute. How you been? As you can see, I'm playing a great game. I feel better about it now than I did before. When I started this, I thought I was gonna fuck this off pretty quick because the dungeons are just horrible. I'm glad to hear that. It's going well for me. This is our active RPG, and I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say it's growing on me. It's enough to get a B+ right now. It hasn't gone into the A territory, but it is what it is. I'm sure at some point it will. Alright, ceramic knife. Okay, which lug is gonna hold at me? No, I don't. Okay, so 2 ceramic knives are stronger than 1 sword, which is a double-handed weapon, so we gotta gotta mess with that. Oh. Oh, wait. We gotta grind for more. It is! I mean, it was on the Sega Master System, and it sucked! Phantasy Star 1 is one of the worst RPGs I've ever played. Time for some sake? I wish. I love sake. What kind of sake you got? Did you bring enough for the class? Sake is my shit, man. Is the slop good today and steaming hot? Honestly, it's not that bad. It's just very grind heavy. And I'm really frustrated. See, one of the tropes in JRPGs that piss me off is when you have somebody show up wanting to join a party of experienced voyagers or questers, whatever you want to call them. And then immediately they're like, oh, by the way, I'm level 1. Your voice sounds kind of cute today, no homo. I interpret that as that's the gayest thing you've ever said to me, and I love you for it. Well, damn, Motoi Sakuraba composed for almost all the Tales of games except for one, Tales of Legendia. Poon gained a level, fuck yeah. So that's, like, if Final Fantasy, which I do consider to be the superior JRPG franchise ever, can figure out keeping somebody your level whenever you join, it's a balance thing. It's frustrating. Because this is the second game that's done it to me. The first one was Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud would be like, hey, I know you just sank 15 hours into this, but you need to sink another 15 hours just to fucking level up this one guy who decides he wants to be the Ralph Wiggins of the franchise. I'm helping! Yeah, you sure are. Now I gotta run back to town and heal you every 10 seconds because you're shit. And if you die, I have to clone you because there's no such thing as free healing in this dystopian future. Purple girl is cute. She's cute in the game. She's not cute on the box. She's terrifying on the box. I don't know what they were thinking. It's like an AARP meeting for nerds on the cover of this game. It's dumb. It's like a LARPer. Here, let me show you. It's like a LARPing convention. Look at that. Too fucking... God. Supremely too old. You're telling me this is a teenager? And what planet? What planet is that a teenager? That man wasn't a teenager even in the fucking 1600s, man. Guy is too old. Even when the lifespan was 25 years old, this guy... No. Fuck you. That's silly. Check out that sword. It's not a sword, it's a gun. Everybody uses guns in this game. The Breath of Fire one? Oh, yeah! Where you're like an orphan... but apparently also on steroids. Yeah, Breath of Fire 1 is whack for the box. Looks like a sword gun. Might be. 15 Masada. Alright, how much money do we have? No. Not enough! We gotta grind for 2k more, so let's get the levels. I want this other sword, so might as well. Yeah, I'm fighting locusts, and I don't think Japan knows what a locust is. I guess their biggest problem are tapeworms or something, because of the rice patties. Ow. There's no locusts in Japan? That probably explains why they think they're a biped with praying mantis arms. They're called locusts. Fuck. That was good. That was good. Votes closed, brother! I mean, we're not on an RPG stop. Y'all could always change with a Streamloots card. You can play as Mega Man 1, Mega Man in the, was it Capcom versus Street Fighter or whatever it is? Tekken versus Street Fighter? Yeah. And he's fat and overweight, and blue and yellow, which is weird. Yes. Did they ever talk about making Tekken X Street Fighter? Because I think it'd be really cool to control Ryu with Tekken moves. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Come on. Fuck. It's taking a leisurely stroll between the trees. It was scrapped. I knew that they talked about canceling it, but then they like bring it up every now and then. It's hit or miss if they want to keep it. I want to know what Pandora's box somebody opened up to have flies the size of human beings. It's like Starship Troopers, the RPG. Sega versus Capcom? That'll be interesting. I wonder if they're gonna have like Alex Kidd in there. I hope he is, all washed up and with a fucking 5 o'clock shadow deviated septum from all the crack he's been smoking. Yeah, fuck him. Alright, these are strong guys. We'll do Gafoy. And we'll do a magic defense, which is Daban. Gafoy! Ow. They're only good for money. Sci-fi movie made for TV called Skeeter had giant mutant mosquitoes that killed people. Seems about right. It's gonna keep pushing this button until we win. She does need another ceramic bar, though. Because if she had another ceramic bar, she'd be doing 21 damage a pop. It'd be insane. Y'all remember Sharknado? I thought that was the greatest movie ever invented. Fucking Sharknado. I love Sharknado. Sharknado? It's a bigger shit show, as it should be. Remember building a super strong Phone World in Phantasy Star Online Episode 4 in PvP mode. Did you just tell me something from a game I haven't played? Naughty boy. Bum, bum. You've seen every Mega Shark. Did you see the, was the Megalodon one good? The Meg or whatever? I know there were, like, a lot of those big shark movies, they look pretty fucking cringe. The Megs were cool. I didn't realize there were more than one. I know that one of my favorite porn stars of the era was in one of the Meg, or Piranha 3D. Ashlyn Brooke, before she became a child of Jesus. What we got here? I met a porn star. We were at TwitchCon in 2018. And a girl walks up to us, because we were, I think, Purse, for anybody who knows Purse, he's a fellow streamer. He was doing like he was doing a stream of like Fortnite, some dumb shit. And this chick walks up, she's like, "Are y'all retro gamers? Because I love retro gaming." We're all wearing like, you know, NES shirts, whatever. Apparently her name was Lauren Phillips, and she takes really large things up the ass. And I shook her hand. We went home and Googled who she was, because we were curious. And some of her assorted fine art work showed up in Google. And, yeah. I also met Amaranth, and she smells like Kleenex. So. What's her name? Lauren Phillips. She's a redhead. Tall redhead, too. Yeah. She does a lot of those weird porns that are like stepmom got fired from her job and somehow that translates to fucking someone in the ass. That's her kind of work. Oh, we're doing good. Look at us. Need to get some more money though. Still a better plot than Final Fantasy VII. This is true. This is very true. But I haven't watched porn in so long. Once I got married, there's no need for it, right? But I know that there was one chick I was watching when I was dating. Her name is like Cassidy Banks. She's like a biracial smokehouse. Yeah, no, it really is, because A, it's an awkward thing to do whenever you could just walk in there and have at it, right? We are all adults here. If they're under 18, they're not supposed to be here. This is not a children's show. I say that, but I always have time to goon to some good old Final Fantasy 2. Who are you gooning to? The dude in the turban? Olaf, whatever his name is, the dude who gets hit by a rock. Babepedia? I've been on Babepedia. Osmo Wars is pretty sensual, by the way. Yeah, because it... yeah, because it fucks your ears. When I play a shooter, I just want to play a shooter, right? I don't want a no-notice colonoscopy in my ears. And that's exactly what Osmo Wars is. This music does not match! This is gonna give me tinnitus, bro. I'm gonna start hearing ringing. Oh, Lord have mercy. That was rough. What retro site do you get your games from? I used to get them from Miriant, because Miriant was a great website, but then he pulled the whole, oh, it's too expensive to maintain a website. Oh, you should pay me. No, we're not paying you for emulation, because paying for emulation equals one thing and one thing only: lawsuits. And lawsuits are counterintuitive to keeping those things alive. Vim's Lair is great, yeah. I used to go to WoW-ROMs, but then WoW-ROMs turned into a fucking spam nightmare. Can't click on anything or else it's automatically, by the way, downloading Opera GX, which makes me hate it. Have you seen the Wolverine leaked footage? No, but I saw the weird Harry Potter that they're doing. With Jamaican Severus Snape, that's awesome. I'm all for progress. Okay, here's the thing. This is gonna sound really fucked up. I am all for inclusivity in books. But when the book's description of Severus Snape is a pale white man with a hooked nose and yellow teeth, you can't just change that character. I would have rather see Alan Driver play Snape than some random black dude that I've never heard of before. And that's gonna cause some divisiveness on the franchise, I think. Not that she hasn't even... Yeah, dude, Adam Driver's Snape would be hilarious to me. What's up, old man? Harry Potter. What's up, everybody? My name's Fortifier. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now. Always on True Hardware. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to have you here. If you're not following Old Man Sim, please do. Phenomenal streamer. Go over there, give him some love. And if you're on his YouTube, please hit the subscribe button for him. We share a lot of philosophies in common when it comes to preserving these games. So if you like what I do here, you're going to love seeing him over there. Were you playing Metal Gear again? Yesterday, my arms were so sore. I tried to reach over to grab the phone to at least watch it, and I couldn't lift my arms, and I was like, I hope he's having fun with it. I really do, because it's a good game. You're playing the MSX version, right? It's great. And if you're new here, feel free to hit the follow button. Absolutely free, absolutely anonymous. Your name will not pop up, and you get to see a guy get punched in the face. And I also have a YouTube. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to follow on any platform that you're on, like Chatterbait, OnlyFans. Crimson Desert's been my main thing for the last 6 days. I heard it's so broken, though. You're gonna fucking jizz ropes when you play that. That is such a good game. Literally everything that is Metal Gear Solid now came from that one. And when you see it for the first time, you're gonna enjoy it, trust me. State 1895. What a year! Are we safe? Oh, we just healed, we're good. It's jank, but super fun. I saw the cat has armor. You can have, like, cat armor companions, and I thought that that was the greatest thing ever. I've never messed with Black Desert Online. I've heard good things about it, though. So much grinding! Play Hollow Knight? Well, we still got... That would be a two-way tie, but we can't change the vote now, unfortunately. We do have to make progress on this. I really don't want this to become a mandatory A game. Yeah, but they changed the name of the Fat Cast to something dumb like Big Cat because someone complained. Oh no, not the fat people. Whatever will we do? People will complain about anything to complain about anything. Get your kill, come on! Oh. Trash. Is it a... What kind of game is it? Is it an RPG? Ow. Yay! She got a kill with a scalpel. I need that chaotic neutral doctor. Alright, tech. Let's see. Nay, res, poon. There we go. What's our pick for game of the year this year so far? And if you say Silent Hill F, I'm banning you from the stream. Because it's not. You haven't played anything this year? I haven't either. I think the best thing I could have done was never focus on brand new games if I could avoid it. Because these are so much more fun. It's back when companies had to actually release a completed product and deal with the repercussions. Bum, bum. I think the indie game market has been the biggest push since, like, what, 2011-ish? There's nothing any of the major companies could do that would impress me. Nothing. Except Capcom, because Capcom's great, right? Street Fighter 6 rocked. Good job on them. Matter of fact, the year that Capcom released Street Fighter 6, that was their year. Yeah, Capcom's never deviated from, oh shit, let's go ahead and, I didn't realize this wasn't right. There we go. Surprised Raptor didn't cry, usually he does. 16-bit Chun-Li was sexier? I don't know, man, you seen those legs in, Street Fighter 3? I gotta give it to her. She is fine. The ratio. The black bars on the side. It's like, I'm not a big fan of Monster Hunter, but I've never liked Monster Hunter. Street Fighter 3 does not exist? Oh, okay. I guess we don't like it. Is it Gil? Does Gil make you angry? Angy? I beat it, what, like 2 years ago? It was the first time I've beaten it ever in my life. I was very happy. Was he one of those DLC characters? Oh shit, that hurts! Strategy, you cast Gafoy. Strategy, order, Poon casts Daban. That's a magic resistance spell. Good kill. Bum, bum. Davina, go to bed! Go to bed! I see you, go to bed. Good night, baby. Good night, nights. Yes, yes. Don't make me get up. Go to bed. Goodness gracious. Good kill. Kenny Omega? Gil? Did Kenny Omega wear a thong? I hope he did. Oh, he did Alex. Gotcha. That makes sense. Alex is a wrestler. Dibon. Fuck out of here. Oh, does he? Wasn't Kenny Omega in AEW or something? I don't watch wrestling, so. Other than when, like, the weird snippets show up on my Facebook reels. Oh, come on. It's a shotgun, it can't miss. State, do. Okay, we can afford another ceramic knife, that's what I want. Bum, 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 bum. My oldest daughter pisses me off. She purposely, like, leaves her out of her room so she can mess with stuff out there and make a scene and be Davina. Alright, ceramic knife. Fuck Will. $84 attack, not bad. Let's go see how much money we can get for this knife. Hopefully it'll be enough to buy another ceramic bar for her. Ah! Okay, let's sell fuck sword. Come on, 600 Masada, yes. Yes. Is there anything that we can sell? Nah. Are you surprised? Like, at all? Alright, where's the save building? That's what I need. There you are. I can tell it's a save because there's a floppy disk there. Randy Squirtporn Pitchford. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try to take the biolab, see what happens. Easy. And the good news is we might actually have enough money to buy that ceramic bar if anything funky happens. $19, $17, okay. Good job, boys. Nice. Santana Jackson. He's also a Michael Jackson impersonator. Is that... Oh, I'm thinking of Micro Jackson from the Micro Wrestling League. Micro Jackson. I didn't miss you. Shut up. Easy. I don't really have a favorite wrestler because I mean, I guess Undertaker is the most iconic that I've... All I know is that there's somewhere in the WWE universe where young Fortifier gets a high five from Scotty 2 Hotty in a house show in Baton Rouge. True story. And I've been trying to find it. Alright, item, dynamite, use. Alright, we're gonna pull up the maps. We're in a biosystems lab. She's in her own little world right now. Razor Ramon? Hell yeah. Eddie Guerrero died way too soon. He would have had a very fulfilling career, and it makes me very upset that he died the way he did. Could you imagine a custody of Dominic match with a 50-year-old Eddie Guerrero? Brother, what? That would have been insane! Mushroom. Oh, God. Oh, fuck me, dude. They're hitting me hard. How strong are these things? Grow up! I got 258. Latino heat. Alright, we're gonna make sure that she has, let's see, Why can't I just continue to use it? Final Fantasy figured that out. Alright, Nick will be fine. Absolutely. Absolutely I would, but here we are. Ow. All I know is that we're making a lot of money, and that's what we want. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, these guys are easy. Hell yeah. Keep giving me easy mobs. I have no clue what she is doing. She's doing something in the kitchen. Ernie Reyes Jr. I'm not familiar with the name, I'm sorry. Bum, bum. Alright, we're going up the chute. Now we're on the second floor. Okay, and then go down the chute in this floor. There's two of them. Okay, so this is the chute down, I think, right? You know how many fucking chutes there are? There's chutes over there! Oh, I gotta take a pit down. That's good. Hello? What are you? You. That was not who I wanted to use that on. What did I just do? Go away. Brother, let me walk! That's a butthole! I'm fighting a butthole. I one-shotted a butthole. Alright, this pit. Because pits are so fun. Alright, we've fallen down the pit. Now we're going around until we reach a... Let's see. How many there's so many fucking chutes, bro. This way. El Tigre. Okay. Is that the, It's been a long time. I don't know what Uncharted's based on. Is it based on the first game, or what? I've been watching video game movies, but I watch them in order. Right now I'm watching, Resident Evil Apocalypse. I watched House of the Dead by Uwe Boll. That was horrible. That movie should have never existed. Most B film I've ever seen. I don't like it when... Okay, so let's talk about this. This is an interesting, you know, icebreaker for us. When you watch a video game-based movie, would you rather it be based on the source material to include characterization that matters, or a game based around the universe of a story? For example, Tomb Raider has nothing to do with the game at all. But it could have... It could have, but they didn't want to. Alright, so we went up this chute. Go left, right, down, and left again. Hitting the walls each time. And the bottom of the floor to be another stick of dynamite. Why do I care about dynamite at all, brother? I don't. Go right in another chute? Okay. Where am I at? On what floor am I on? Where am I? What the fuck? Where am I? Alright, I clearly went up. Okay. We're going this way. This is your hell? I don't want to be in it. Okay, go left, down, right, down again. Okay. Go left, down. Oh. Oh shit, we got sleep now. That's good. Who would have thought that the spit kill would have cast sleep? Not me. News to me. Alright, tech. There we go. Alright, so we're looking for another stick of dynamite. That's what we're doing. But I have no clue where I got smoked out at, so... Okay, now I do. I don't know. Has he ever played a single one? Oh, a purple frog! It's called a toader, and it is annihilating me. Why? They're not even that strong. They're whack. Seriously? Fort, you're aware the game says Hollow Knight? No, I forgot to change it. That's my fault. Alright, game is retro. Game is retro. There you go. Well, yeah, it should have been Nathan Fillion through and through. I don't know why he didn't just do it. Thanks, Future. Appreciate it. Bum, 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 bum. Rip. He looks exactly like the guy. Oh, brother. Okay, nay, res, nay. Tech, nay, res, poon. Alright, where are we going? We're going to get another stick of dynamite. That's what we're doing. Because... stupid. Is this it? Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we got dynamite. Okay. Go back to the chute and go up and left. Okay. So we gotta backtrack. The dungeon design in this is atrocious. I can't I don't know. And you know what else I think is absurd? They could totally do a Shadows of the Empire movie now and put like Bradley Cooper as Dash Rendar, but they won't. Would you re-enlist if the planet was fighting giant bugs from Starship Troopers? Absolutely not. Why would I give up my 100% VA to fight bugs? That's what the military is for. How we doing? Why is Fuck taking so much damage? I don't understand. Alright, does it say go back up the chute? Go up and left instead. Okay, so I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, the new live-action Moana looks like it's gonna be dumb as hell. Sorry. That's another thing they need to stop doing. Nobody wants live-action Lion King. Nobody wants live-action Mulan. No one wants live-action Snow White. Nobody wants live-action anything. Where'd the name Fortifier come from? It was a DJ name. Turns out I'm really shit at being a DJ, so I just used it. Absolutely, the trailer's there if you want to go watch it. Oh, I got a new technique. These guys hurt. Agility decrease. Stop it. Okay, so we're going to the left, and I guess we're going all the way over here. Dude, these toaders suck, man. They're not even that strong, but they're wiping the floor with me. Ow. Very cool. That I really like alliteration. You can tell by the names of my projects, I love alliteration, conquering companies, stuff like that. Ooh, she's in the 40s now, good. The live-action Jungle Book wasn't that bad, but again, we didn't need a live-action Jungle Book. Something bit me. I'm a skeeter. Absolutely. What's up, Secret Boss? No, I agree. I don't like it. Why? Stop. Wow. Alright, we dropping down in this pit? Ow. Ugh. Okay. I just fell down. Okay, nobody survives this. Go up and left. Oh, great. How much damage is that? That's not too terribly bad. Bum, 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 bum. Whoever invented like damage tiles, you're an ass bandit. Oh shit. Yeah, no, the Mulan one, you can't take a musical and make it not a musical because then it completely loses the spirit of the film. Same thing happened to Les Miserables. They tried to do a serious version of that a long time ago and it just didn't pan out well. But we're watching musicals for the story, not the music. No. No. That's not the case. I love that I take 2 instances of damage when I walk across that. That's cool. Good kill! Trash. I've actually never seen Disney on ice. We saw Cirque du Soleil on ice, though. It was good. Live action Sneak King game? I mean, they made a cartoon Sneak King game. Trimate. That's the big one. It's a good one. 52, 30, 70, 20. Alright, I'd rather just walk across one of these. Okay, tech. Alright, assume we're just keep going around. Okay. Oh, we're almost where we need to be. Interesting. Oh, really? Well, that's because Canadians thrive on coffee, brother. Tim Hortons is a big deal. I like coffee. Coffee's good. Bum bum. Alright, we're still fine. 2, 3, 4. We're still alright. Hello? I'm fighting on the... Ow. Good. Where's this recorder at? Is it in a box? Oh, did I go the wrong way? No, I see it. It's over here. Tech. I know that Poon's got a heal too, so we'll use that. Tech. Poon. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get Davina to bed. Don't go anywhere. I've played tons of arcade games in my life, and over the course of time, and with the power of modern emulation, such as MAME, I'm able to explore tons of games that I didn't get a chance to check out. I've learned there are great ones, and there are ones that I'd rather never share the same planet with. But today, I'm covering 10 more amazing arcade games that you should check out. Now I know some of these will be well known, so if you have played these, I hope I can scratch that nostalgia itch. And if you haven't played them, well, give them a chance. Let's begin. I love Tetris. I mean, who doesn't? I've played so much Tetris that I dream in blocks, man. Straight up. A lot of people ask me, hey Fort, have you played Tengen's Tetris? Fucking course I have. But I'll admit, it took a while for this to pop up in one of my episodes. For anyone curious, the way I pick games for these 10 games you should play or 10 games you should avoid episodes, it's kind of simple. I try to balance the list. I pick one from the top of the list, one from the bottom of the list, and one in the middle. I repeat that process until I have about 10 games, and usually I avoid multiple versions of the same game. So Tengen's version kind of slipped through the radar for a while, but this game is great. It's Tetris, but with better colors, a better multiplayer setup, and just overall smoother gameplay to me. There's really nothing complicated to say. It's Tetris. You know how good it is. I wonder how Nintendo felt. Well, I'll tell you right now, Nintendo was livid that Atari's version of Tetris was basically better than anything Nintendo ever put in the arcades. Nintendo, to me, they never really made quality arcade games outside of Donkey Kong and maybe Popeye. Everything else? Fucking trash. Absolute trash. And if you don't believe me, play Sheriff from Nintendo. I'm telling you, that game is straight up anal bleeding. But Tengen's Tetris, it is solid. It's fun, clean, pure, the way an arcade game should be. Speaking of Atari, you're going to see quite a few of their games on this list. They're honestly the most recent company I've had a conquest on for my stream, just constantly going back to their old catalog and getting blown away. Centipede is probably one of my favorites though. This is one of the oldest games that I remember because my dad was a huge fan of it. He loved Galaga, sure, but he was equally obsessed with Centipede, and I don't know why. Part of me regrets never asking him, never having the chance to ask him what made it so special to him, but that's life. People pass away and we just keep going. We carry those memories with us. That's what I do every day. When I play Centipede, I like to think of him. I imagine how much fun he must have had when this game came out. He would have been like 11, using that trackball to move your little, I don't know what the fuck that is, a red cupcake with a green candle? Supposedly it's a tiny forest sprite or something. Here's the 2600 box if you want any clarification.
Oh no, the centipedes are coming. Oh!
I love Centipede. It's a simple coin eater, but from an era where Atari was just constantly cranking out bangers. Controls, responsive, sounds, memorable, and the challenge is kind of perfectly balanced, at least to me. It's one of those games where you can spend hours just chasing a high score, and every round feels fresh, if that makes sense. For me, it is a 10 out of 10 arcade classic, and it holds a very special place in my heart, not just for the gameplay, but because of the memories it connects me to. Icky! This is a weird one, because if you lived in Japan, the consensus is that this game is kusoge, literally a shit game. That's what that means. There's a whole culture around kusoge in Japanese game development, which maybe one day I can dive into for a full video because it is wild. But for as much as Japan hates this game, I actually dig it. Icky is set in feudal Japan. You play as Ganbei, taking on hordes of ninjas who come at you from every single direction. Your weapon is only a sickle that you throw at them, and it's an 8-direction joystick, which means you can basically snipe anything on screen if you're precise. But here's the thing, offense isn't always the best strategy. Sometimes it's better to run, to dodge, to strategically retreat, and that level of investment and tension is really interesting to me. It's a simple game, a joystick, a button, enemies everywhere, but sometimes that's all you need. And to think the year that this came out, 1985, that arcade scene was slapping! Hang On, Alien Sector, Metro Cross, Ninja Princess, Gradius, Space Harrier, Ye Are Kung Fu, tons of amazing, iconic arcade games, and yet here we are with Icky. Ooh, Berserk! Now here's a game that slices nostalgia with a fucking laser beam. This is one of those classics where you don't just play it, you kind of survive it. It's simple in concept. You wander through mazes, you shoot robots, and if those robots touch you or if you touch a wall, you just straight up die. Then you got Evil Otto, the bouncing smiley face from hell, who can't be killed and just slowly bounces towards you no matter what. If you miss a shot, miscalculate a move, blink, you're dead. The controls are tight, the pacing is merciless, and the sound design is incredibly iconic. Think about it, the FPS genre, it didn't really exist, right? I mean, there were electromechanical games of skill and very rudimentary options available like Maze War or even Spasm from the 70s, but they weren't inherently fun, so to scratch that shooting game itch, you had games like Berserk. To me, those little bleeps and bloops feel like a primitive soundtrack to your inevitable doom. When you hear the voices of the robots, it's organic. It is tension building. And what blows my mind is just how Berserk manages to be both ridiculously simple and brutally unforgiving at the same time. This game is literally just you, your gun, the robots, and that smiling asshole occasionally staring into your soul. And that combination hooks you. I mean, shit, it hooked me. Berserk is one of those games that proves arcade design back in the day was about teaching humility. You walk in thinking you're good at games, and 5 minutes later, you're humbled. So, fun fact, when I was a kid, my first exposure to Asteroids was on a 1001 PC games disc, you know, the ones with shareware games on it. I love those. To be honest, I might try collecting them, because the sheer amount of early indie game design that was born in the Windows 3.1 era was unfathomable. Granted, many of those games were clones of well-known games, but I digress. Asteroids was one of those games, so I was always familiar with it. You play as a triangle, but not just any triangle, a triangle that can shoot asteroids that manifest around you. When you shoot them, they fragment, and the skill comes into play shooting those fragments and dodging them. Now, if you can't dodge it, you can always teleport or use your thrusters, but both of those are very unreliable. They're dangerous. It's a risk. It's simplistic, it's chaotic, and it's definitely one that you should play if you have the time. The first game ever made. A lot of people think that. It's really not, but I guess that boils down to what school of thought you subscribe to. What is a video game after all, right? By all accounts, it's tennis for two. 1958, William Higginbotham looks in the oscilloscope and says, "Fuck science, I want tennis." Cool story, right? Some people think that Magnavox's Odyssey was the first as well, and it could be argued that it is, but the first true massively successful video game out there, whether you believe it or not, is Pong. And that's the school of thought that I subscribe to. Odysseys were expensive. They were hard to come by as well. Magnavox had suppliers telling people that would only work on Magnavox TVs, and guess what? Nobody wanted to change their TV to satisfy a bigger company, so they just waited. The first generation of video gaming was one massive Pong clone orgy. There's over 1,050 out there, and that number increases every single day as we discover more. But the game itself, it's approachable, and in my opinion, the most culturally relevant game from that era. You had a trackball, you moved a paddle up and down and knocked back a ball against the computer or your friend. It's very much the product of a time where simple was good, it was accepted. And the game itself houses an important trade secret. The speed of the ball moving and then resetting when someone scores was pure dumb luck. It was a programming error from Al Alcorn, but it stuck and became a pivotal part of Pong's identity. The same could be said for Space Invaders, where the game was brutally slow, but as enemies were killed, they would get incredibly fast. Now you know.
Charge attack, shoot, kill, destroy.
I tend to avoid putting multiple entries in the same series on these top 10 lists if I can help it. After all, I mentioned it earlier. But here we are, being a massive hypocrite for the purpose of content. Frenzy is the sequel to Berserk, and mechanically it plays very similarly. You're still navigating maze-like rooms while blasting robots that are just as aggressive and relentless as before, and the core tension that made the first game amazing is still there. Tight corridors, fast reactions, and enemies that don't give you much breathing room. The big difference is that Stern Electronics put a little bit more attention into the art direction this time around. The environments feel a little more polished, the presentation is a little cleaner, and overall it just looks more deliberate than its predecessor. More importantly, they removed one of the most infamous elements from Berserk, those stupid-ass electric walls that could kill you instantly. Instead, the walls in Frenzy are made out of dots that you can actually shoot through. That small change adds a subtle layer of tactics because you can create firing lanes or pick off enemies through barriers without putting yourself directly in danger, if that makes sense. Of course, don't mistake that for a game going easy on you. The robots are still just as fast, just as aggressive, and just as eager to turn you into scrap metal the moment you make a mistake. The difference is that now you have enough control over the battlefield to fight back in a smarter way. Atari was one of the most powerful arcade companies back in the day. They did everything. They made unique games, awesome games, shit games, and plenty of machines that existed solely to vacuum quarters out of your pocket. But when Atari hits the mark, they could pull you into a world so completely that for a few minutes nothing else mattered. And honestly, for a lot of us, that momentary escape is the whole reason video games exist. Cyberball is one of their stranger ideas, and that's saying something. On the surface, it's football, but with robots. Naturally, the first question you should ask is, how the fuck does this even work? Well, for starters, the football itself is a bomb. There aren't traditional downs like in normal football. Instead, the longer you hold on to the ball, the hotter it gets. The bomb starts flashing faster and faster until it straight up fucking explodes. The key mechanic is getting the ball past the 50-yard line before that happens, which cools the bomb down and resets the timer. If you fail to do that, the robot carrying the ball gets obliterated when it detonates. And speaking of the robots, these aren't indestructible super machines. They take damage throughout the game. And if a robot gets too banged up, it becomes much more likely to fumble the ball, which is obviously the last thing you want when the ball itself is basically a ticking explosive. The result is a weird hybrid of sports strategy and arcade chaos. You're still thinking about positioning, passing, and advancing the field like normal football, but there's this constant pressure of the bomb timer forcing you to keep moving. It turns every play into a small panic attack, and that's exactly what makes Cyberball such a memorable arcade experience. A long time ago, I mentioned that Alien, the franchise, had a biblical amount of bullshit in how the movies and the overall IPs were adapted to video games, and I hold that to heart. I've played every single Alien game from 1982 all the way to 2011, and the only game I enjoyed was Aliens Infestation. But what about the game you see right now? Well, that's an Alien vs. Predator IP, so this is Capcom's take on it. And if you know anything about Capcom, it's that they know how to make fighting games work, and by association, they make beat-em-up games work as well. They've taken IPs and did God's work in the early 90s, transforming them to beat-em-ups. Dungeons & Dragons, Shadow over Mystara and Tower of Doom, Marvel with The Punisher, and now Alien vs. Predator. They are all phenomenal games. Now in this, we can play either as two variations of the Predator race, namely a Predator Warrior or a Predator Hunter, or two humans, Lieutenant Lin Kurosawa, or Major Alan Dutch Schaefer. That's right, old Arnie is back. But for the lore of Alien vs. Predator, for anyone who cares, he was turned into a synthetic android, and that's the variation that I chose to play. The game is fluid, dynamic, the attacks aren't stiff, the art is wonderful, the music is great. It is a solid beat 'em up, and I'm so upset that I missed this one growing up. I would have spent tons of money on it. Our final game on this list is a strange one, and the only reason I played it was because I was doing a conquest on SNK. They managed to license this in Japan, and because I play all the games published, developed, or otherwise impacted by a company, I managed to boot this one up. It's a shooter, top-down, and has a variety of stages. The first one, if I recall, is kind of like a Pac-Man-esque one. You roll over mines to clear them. Then the second stage has us taking on another tank, but you have to hit it in a very specific spot to kill it. The turret port is the weak spot. I don't have much to say about this other than it's really spot on for early SNK, where their games are novel and fun, long before they decided to just skull fuck your wallet for coins. I swear, seeing a red Neo Geo cabinet as an adult, I get Nom flashbacks of losing money to Samurai Showdown, Art of Fighting, Metal Slug, you know, the works. And I think it's funny to think that a company that defined 90s arcade gameplay had such humble beginnings with a tank and stuff. That one focused pretty heavily on a lot of older arcade games, didn't it? Okay. Sorry, I had to put Davina in timeout. She was being a little shit. Okay. I have a feeling there's going to be more red tiles, so I want to make sure we don't kill ourselves on accident. Yeah. I'm not even technically walking on them. I'm walking next to them. I think that's what's more frustrating. Pong wrist game? Brother, fuck me. Come on. There's a trimate, but I don't want to waste it. John needs it too. I really need to start playing dedicated handhelds, but I don't care about them. I could have like a whole Tupperware, like a whole box of them, you know? I've never cared to do them. How would I know the recorder's there? At all. Yes, they did. Alright, now we gotta teleport over to... Let's see, how much money do I have? I probably have a lot of money now, yeah. Let's go buy another ceramic bar while we're here. Easy. Alright, it's in her left hand. There we go. Double ceramic bar. Hello? I mean, the quality of the games was never where it needed to be anyway, so... Like, ever. We did the biolab, though. That's the clone. New. Fucking weirdo. Weird man! Stranger danger. Alright, we're gonna teleport back to Pasio. And we have to get the recorder, so let's bring it to the center tower. This must get to the governor. Splendid work, fuck. I will immediately compare the recorder with the library data. I have always believed that Mother Brain is absolutely right all the time, and that our life is protected by Mother Brain. But under the reign of Mother Brain, that rhymed, we have turned into weak and lethargic beings. Under the circumstances, we cannot help realizing that fact. The data must be ready. You'd better get going to the library. Okay? Analysis on recorder has been completed. The cause of the accident in the Biosystems lab was an overload of energy poured into a system all at once. As a result, the creature made a rapid evolution. This creature does not fit into the cycle of nature, thus should not exist. And because that kind of creature was created, the natural cycles went out of order. Whoa. Please look at this graph. Look at this graph! It shows the amount of energy consumed in the last couple of years. Let's overlap the graphs of temperature and rainfall on it. Did you see the energy which used to be controlled, the climate controlled, to do the things is stupid. Don't care. Okay, so now I can pass a bridge? Is anybody gonna come to my house? That's usually how it goes. There's a knock at the door. Who we got? How do you do, fuck? I'm Hugh Thompson, a biologist. I came when I heard about your quest. I value all life, including biomonsters. I'm willing to fight to defend weaker forms, though. Perhaps my knowledge will be a help to you. I'll feel like we're good friends if you give me a nickname. Joke. I will call you Joke. Let's check the roster. Joke came in. I don't think I'm gonna use him. I'm gonna stick with what I got right now, and it'll just be like it'll be easier, I think, because I'm not dealing with constant grinding and changing out of everybody. It's just stupid. I don't want to do it. Okay, we got a key tube at the bridge south of Biosystems Lab. Talk to Hugh. Go to the bridge south of Biosystems Lab. Okay. Buttholes are tight. It's true, I went to A&P class. Okay. Teleport to Opuda. Yes. Oh yeah. Now that we're in Opuda, we get to go to the biolab tunnel. Let's see how much damage. She should be doing more damage now. 34. That's all we needed. I wonder if we're gonna go to other planets. I don't think I've looked into that. Because we're on Matovia right now. Good damage, bro. Here it is. New place. Same old enemies, though. Is this a shortcut to Paseo? Where's this at? What's this place? Oh. This is Zima, a resort down by the lake. Like the thing we used to put Jolly Ranchers in? People stopped using any mobile machines after the teleport service was introduced. No shit. We used to play in the ocean on a jet scooter when we were young. You still can. No one stopped you. We still do. What the? What? Have you been to the southern peninsula? That area smells terrible because of the garbage smell from Iran. racists. I have to wait and hope this guy moves so I can walk that way. Please, dude. I'm begging you. Don't. Oh my god. Thank you. What the? What? What? You tell me! Everybody's being so angry right now. What's going on? What the? Hello? What? 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 Alright. We got Titan gear, Titanomet, shoes, boots, fiber. We got an emerald shield. So definitely want a titanium helmet, but we can't afford that. We already have a fiber coat. Do we have boots? No, we just have shoes. We can buy boots now. Alright, so she's still fine. Boots, boots, and boots. Need another pair of boots for Poon. I'd have been mad. Alright, we went up a little bit. Ten out of 10. Waiting builds character? No, I don't think so. I remember seeing Moda People playing on a mobile machine. Oh yeah? Moda People make everything from junk, do they? Moda People love the garbage dump. Alright, whip, ceramic sword, slasher, laser knife, and poison shot. Ideally, we want laser knives, but that's very expensive. As well as titanium gear.
Get in, losers. We're seizing the means of production today.
Alright, we got boots. Boots are +7. Still need to buy a... Boop, 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 doop, doop. Oh, she's got a fiber cape on. Which is +8. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3. So titanium helmet plus 2 titanium gear. Four laser knives. We'll probably just buy 2 and then give the other laser knives to, no, he's got a shotgun. I'm not worried about it. What the? What? Around the middle of the lake, there's a tower where nobody has ever been. What? Why is everybody so mean here? A lot of people love the garbage dump. Okay, so what at all am I doing? Let's just fight around here, I guess. Do another grind sesh, get some money. Who's playing sad music? Why are we being sad? Hey Nick, are you still here? When are we playing, I forgot to write it down. Also, where's the heals here? I forgot to heal as well. There it is. Right there. Please don't block it. Asshole. Nope, we're good. So next week, whenever we're gonna do a special day where me and Nick play Resident Evil 5, it's gonna be over Steam. We're not in an RPG stop right now, so if I want to take a break from this, I'll just take a break and we'll play something else tonight. I think we're making progress, though. Getting money. Getting gear. What we got here? Fang. It's not very strong. Nah, we're doing good. We'll just... It's just grinding non-stop is... It's boring as fuck to me. I still think I'm in the B+ territory for this game. I don't think we'll ever get to A-. Not unless there's like a major story change that happens. I will say I'm happy it went from C- because it was in danger of being fucked off early, and it was too hard to start. Like really hard. Yeah, there's menu fatigue in here too. And there's so many of them. At least I can navigate them quickly, and at least whenever I'm using items, that the screen doesn't fuck off, right? I think that's an irritating point of contention for this too. If I use an item and I know I want to heal multiple people, I gotta go through the menu every single time. I don't like that. She's still using her shit scalpels. I think she is. Let's see if we can get some tougher enemies down here. I gotta map this area out anyway. Ooh, what's that? There we go, these are tougher enemies. It is auto fighting. There we go. I mean, I can change the commands if I wanted to, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. Bum, bum, ba, dun, dun, dun. This is true. So, but here's the thing. I think that one thing I appreciate about turn-based games is I get to manually choose who I want to attack. Now I can do that, but it's so many menus to do it. I have to go to order, choose character, attack this enemy. Order, choose character, attack, you know, new enemy. I don't always fuck off, you know, RPGs. Usually I can see the writing on the wall that it's going to be bad. You know, I didn't see that with this. Especially once the party started growing and, you know, the initial grind is slow. I think you were here, David, when I talked about how, you might have been here. When I was talking about how Breath of Fire 2 is such a slow burn start. I don't like slow burn starts. But I can get through it. Oh, excuse me. It really depends on the franchise. Like, I will never turn down Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is the cream of the crop, right? Breath of Fire, I like Breath of Fire 2 and 3. Dragon Warrior, I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, no, it is. Breath of Fire 4 being isometric, nightmare. Nightmare! I hated it. Having to manually turn the camera every single time I turn a corner because you want to do multi-level. No, God, it was so bad. Yeah, I own Dragon Quarter. That's a roguelike, isn't it? Kind of? Not really? I know it was very different. Very, very, very different. What other JRPG franchise have I played? I like Ys, but that's more of an action RPG. I like Chrono Trigger. I don't like Chrono Cross. I want to like Digimon World, but the first game's so fucked. Grandia's rocked every single time. Grandia 1 and 2 are great. Why are we not hitting both of them? That's very confusing to me. That was 446 Masada right there. Holy cow, how much money are we making? Might be able to afford something. I know I want to buy some Titan gear. Bum, 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 bum. Move! Weirdo. Alright, laser knife costs 44. Titanic gear. I know we need 2 of those. Give it to John. Poon. There we go. I haven't even played a single Xeno game. Bum, 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 bum. Titanium helmet. That has to be so uncomfortable. I think I own Xenogears. I did not like Vagrant Story. That's one I didn't like. Vagrant Story, it made me very upset. Alright, so we bought both the Titan gears. Now we're saving up for 2 laser knives and a titanium helmet. Let's keep grinding. Really? I know a lot of people like Legend of Dragoon. I didn't like Legend of Dragoon at all. I didn't like Beyond the Beyond. Great Greed was shit. Secret of the Stars from Tecmo is impossibly shit. Good kills. We need stronger enemies, though. I have played Chrono Trigger. I love Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger, if I had to say my favorite JRPG, I'd say Final Fantasy VI, but my favorite action RPG is 100% Chrono Trigger. Has to be. Okay, tech, nay, res, nay. Ooh, that's not doing very good now. I don't like that. Give me a stronger heal now. I don't like that one bit. Where am I supposed to go? Why is this shaped like Texas? Ooh, we got a big boy. And some pinch ants. Yeah, unfortunately. I guess J.K. Rowling was like, I need more money to buy booze. So now there's yeah. Is this where we're supposed to go? Oh, look at this. Okay, so this is another dungeon, but I have no clue what we're gonna do in there. Bootleg Harry? Yeah, no. He's always gonna be associated with Bootleg Harry. Fake Harry, that's what they're gonna call him. Like Fake Diesel from back in the wrestling days. Oh shit, fuck's about to die. Good timing. Alright, what technique did she learn? SAR, it's not good. Oops. My bad. Let's just teleport to Zima. That's awesome! Oh, I'm jealous. What a score. I got Ocarina of Time in '98. That was my version of that, I guess. There's save house here. I will say the Tengai Makio series is pretty fucking cool. Far East of Eden. I wish they'd just translate the next one, Manjimaru, so I can keep playing it. Grrr. What's up, Asuka? How are you?
Attention all units, Central Dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm, all units respond, code 3.
Desire 42, retain 4, respond to that raid alarm from Asuka Cross, stand by. Sorry, I almost had a party wipe, so I had to run away. What's up, everybody? My name is Fortifier. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s, all the way to now, always in true hardware whenever I can. Right now, we're playing Phantasy Star 2. I'm not a big fan of the first one, but the second one is alright. This was a override request from Zordon, and it's a very difficult game, but I'm having a decent time with it. I wouldn't say I'm having fun, because I am bored, incredibly bored playing this, but it is what it is. We gotta get through it. For anybody not following Asuka Cross, you should. He's a veteran like myself. And like he rightly said, what the fuck am I doing playing this? Because I usually don't, right? I'm not a big fan of RPGs. I tend to avoid them. But we're doing this right now. And if you're on my side of things, you're not following him, go over there, give him some love, right? He plays these quite often. He's really good at them. And yeah, if you're new here, feel free to hit the follow button. Absolutely free, absolutely anonymous. Your name will not pop up. And you get to see a guy get punched in the face. I also have a YouTube. Feel free to check it out as well. Both free. As you should. Hate this? I mean, the thing is, it starts off very slow. They broke the mechanic with the guns. Like, one of my favorite thing about the guns is that it would attack everybody in a thing. So, regular guns don't do that. You have to buy the shotgun. I didn't like that. Nay gained a level, good. Ooh, look at that. Moving up. What did Nay get? Sack. I don't know what any of these spells are. Should make him play Phantasy Star Online? No need. It's actually the next one we're playing. We had a Rules of Release violation card played by Krebstar Hero, and that's going to be our next major RPG, provided we don't run into anything from the project. So we're going to play the Dreamcast version, I think. I don't know if it's actually online. Whatever the Dreamcast version is. Do the servers still exist? Gotcha. I'm gonna have to get an Ethernet cable then. Well, that's if I'm playing on true hardware. I just need to do some research into it. Bum, bum. Well, I figured as much. I don't think I can. Yeah, I'll let you know. Bum, 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 dum. Affinia? Bum, bum, bum. I think we're going to be sitting on this one for a while, so we got plenty of time to plan. Plenty of time. I thought you had it, Poon. $3,082. So we need $3,700 for that. Plus we need to save up a lot of money for our laser knives. I think that's what I would want to play. I'd want as close to the native version as possible, you know? Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that's what I would want to play on. Oh my god. No, I don't need it at all. Big reason why I stopped playing WoW. Just... What's your good news? Lay it on me. Eric's pregnant! No, I'm just kidding. What you got? Grind, grind, grind. Ball snip, we're going with scoliosis. Yeah, dude, when the VA pays for your vasectomy, man, they do everything. Did you get the anesthesia? It's like, they paid for everything. I remember counting down and I woke up and my nuts were cut. I was like, hell yeah. Yeah, that was excellent. I didn't really have too much pain after my V. I also slept a lot, so. The core of the game is all contained on client side, not server side. Okay, good. Yeah. So if a server goes down, you're fucked. We gotta get strong enough to where we can kill all these guys in one hit. bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah? The only RPG I had when I was a kid was Dragon Age Origins and Kingdom Hearts, but I didn't know Kingdom Hearts was one. I played Kingdom Hearts like an action RPG, or just an action game. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, man, that is a convoluted bullshit storyline if I've ever seen one. Square Enix really went off the deep end with that one. Sorry, my throat was making funny noises. Yeah, it has to be online, brother. There's a modem built into it. There's a modem built into the damn thing. Ow. Sagata Cicero? Yeah, oh yeah. Karate Man? Let's hit the save file. Now I want to watch it. Chuck Norris didn't die, he just decided human life was boring. Totally relatable. Oh, that felt good. I've actually never even seen footage of Phantasy Star 4. I wouldn't know. And I had only seen people play, whatever. Phantasy Star 1 until I played it. Phantasy Star 1 sucks. It's not a good game. Dude, why am I taking so much damage? These mushrooms are destroying me. Alright, Nay, start healing. Yeah, I heard it's pretty expensive. goodness. I'm trying. It's very boring to me. It gets a little bit easier talking to y'all about stuff, but is what it is. Take care, love and peace. It's always nice to see you. You know, you're always welcome here. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be playing I think it's Hollow Knight because Nick, I don't think he's ready for Friday. We will be playing co-op with King Nick, my lead moderator. We'll be playing Resident Evil 5 through Steam, which will be interesting. Bum, 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 bum. What's up, Zool?
Attention all units.
How you doing?
All units. Central dispatch.
Yeah, we did a Wildcard Wednesday makeup stream. It's nothing. It's just more grinding.
All units respond. Code 3.
PS2 had some pretty good online gaming. The thing is, I could have asked my dad every day for a year straight to give me the broadband adapter for the PS2 for the fat one I had. He wouldn't have bought it. No way. How much money do we have? 5,043. I might be able to buy at least one laser sword. No, I didn't even know it existed. Good music in the game, though. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell that laser knife or the ceramic knife and see. Oh my gosh. How much is Titanium helm? The Titanic helmet? Titanium helmet. The shipping sink helmet. $3,700. Alright. I'm actually going to wrap up for tonight because that last neck pop, I have a feeling something's about to happen with my neck, so I'm going to take my muscle relaxers and go to bed. Every time, so you pop your neck normally, but sometimes you get this hollow like click. That means I'm about to have a major neck episode, and I don't want to be stiff as a board tomorrow, especially we're having to work for the next few days. Did a lot more grinding. We passed one major dungeon. We have many more major dungeons to go. It's not like that's going to disappear. when we play this again, I'm gonna see about checking out whatever area is next. I am unsure what it's called, but we'll see what we can do. All right. For everybody watching on YouTube, feel free to hit the follow button, and feel free to check out my YouTube. And likewise, if you're on YouTube, feel free to come on over to Twitch. There's a lot more I can do for you, be it sound effects, stream loots, cards, or channel point redeems. If you want to guide the raid, feel free to do so at this time. Otherwise, we're going to find somebody playing an RPG. Let's see. Now we're gonna go hang out with Desi. He's playing Kingdom Hearts. I'm curious to see how he enjoys it. Alright, Nintendo Desi. Alright. As always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortify out, keep the flames hope burning, and the flames of retro gaming burning even stronger. Come back tomorrow. We will be playing Hollow Knight. I look forward to it. Hopefully we'll get a better map and start exploring the game. Cool? Take care.